So, Minuka says and there's a new update and this will come as a shock to a lot of people. But breaking news, Mr. Cheddar officially, or the new information about to just say he is running for president. It's a beginning, no sort of funny a political party. He wants to form a volition, he wants to form an agenda. A mindset will be to be changing Ghana, but no pay just around 2-3 hours ago. And all the information about he will run as an independent candidate in the 2024 elections. But even far from that, there are also scores of people or master air complaining say, a brand here, or can say cheddar near there. The story doesn't add up. Okay, fine. If you come say, ba crab at Papa at the age of 12 years, utimi we SSO A level, we uko UK, uko college. After college, uko university, you dropped out at level 300. Boom, you made your first $1 million. How did you make your money? And I'm forecast said the loophole there, BB woho. In fact, we've even seen last week said people like Vim Lady, Efia Pokua, Efia Swasniga, and even Lady Ofi Angel FME, Nanaya Brief, Omungina, Ediomunum, Insima Betuja says, I checked an ancient year because Nihun and Shada Eni Eikaka, with even some allegedly speculating, say, baby of fire, Odinia Nisikan, Emuya Rem, I already mentioned because these are mere allegations. I don't have proof to it. But now, the good thing is he said he's running for president. But then there's a video, Kumi, there's a video involved in the Daniel trend was social media. This man appeared at City News. Omu program, this City Business or so, with a Yomu general manager. And they asked him a question about equity and debts. Now, equity and debt. Debt, yeka so be somebody's in debt, yeka. And equity, idea, a bit my generate sika. In terms of business, Brony, a friend say, assets, an idea bit which is equity. Bisa Branty say, how did you make your money? Was it equity or debt? So,
who are your principal sources of finance? Do you use debt or equity?
I use more equity, a little debt.
So, who are equity partners?
Well, equity partners has come from mainly our land banking and our property stock. So the development that we do is just like what everybody is doing now. They start the property business and they put it on the market.
Yeah, my question is like, when you say land banking, like you need money to build a house.
Yeah.
Who's your equity partner? Who's giving you the money? Is it a bank? Is it a rich person somewhere? Is it an investment partner? Is it a fund from...
No. We've had banks. We've had one bank that has lent us money before, which I mentioned the last time, IFC from the World Bank.
So that's debt, not equity, because that's lending you money.
Yes, but then they didn't lend us the money for the whole building. They gave us a part of it.
So do they own part of the building?
No, because...
so it was debt?
Yeah, it was debt.
I see. So who are your equity partners? So who are your principal sources of finance? Do you use debt or equity?
I use more equity.
Kubi, what you just watched, a man for say, obi, my sister be in own words or see way somebody doesn't understand equity and also debts. And the most say he just explained it perfectly well because he be saying the question. He said, "What do you use in your basic finance?" Also, I use both. Debt, which means debts, ABR or DG loans near there, and they are also on one properties be or on one is or this shame, and equity. So I'm for Kasa is the host who has done a mistake. Maybe most of Kasa, Cheddar Nankasina, he doesn't understand the basic principles of business. But even far from the man for Kasa, should we judge him based on this? In fact, we have a president Onya third class lower. Akufuado Onya third class lower, University of Ghana Legon. Onukra be the president, not Cheddar. What is really going on? How do you see all of this thing going on in regards to Cheddar, the whole sema or trendy and Yasem Kitwa?
Apart from this video, there was several videos be trendy. I'm also if you shot nigga page crampo or posty be near there kwanya of so enya nisika mo chirim so kwa brochuri or cotton scraps kakra or scraps kakra na or juma kakra. And I chose what this kind of Ghana and the way. I think interview, in what church be videos need be air trendy any idea because Facebook could be say, hey, be na Obita no question no na the pen is in another community I got to say Crawford the year memes in there omo bisa asem but the question is and semina air koso no ene ni okeka no eno na Ghana for air hwe kwen of us we nya ni sika na Ghana for hwe third force na Ghana for pay omo brain PP omo brain DC one na e ba yem to man no nombra there be MPP ni NDC na mbedi abroni ade so questions no akwa ye bebre we the youth no and ometimi answer mo questions any ade but looking at in seminar course so any video na who play no or answer perfectly because we tie seminar crampo waka ye no ehwe no obisa ne say enti send dey say omo no mo usika no dey a omo oni building no half of the building na ana wasi dabi ana wachire mu se scan o ma ne nyina to mo ma ne kakra ana ono ne de kakra ka ho enti kakra no mo de ma no be ye ono ne kan which is the debt ana chire so ono anu ankata de ne sika ka ho which is the equity any ade enti ono eye both because who be say no ka jo say me use mienu ne nyina enti yet won ti as you o wansa no senie ono so take question o chira say because say omama me bi omama me nyina no eye de ya metu ya ka ono so di ni bi ni de enti eye de ya metu ya ka enti metu ya ka ni nyina so na chira say ka abem and me so me de shame no na chira say me so mu kakra me so me de den bi de shame enti building na mu hu kase no omu oni hwe omu de enim because ye see dan ni wie ye bibia wie no me ko tu omu sika de ye den ede mo
the World Bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me ko tia misika de yeden ede momo nti se tia no se de Ghana for ne bi business o akire mu se wonim hwe na den ne den no enye no na ye.
But I want to ask a question.
Okay.
We've all seen success stories near the other. But da ben na obi beton alumi ewo UK a obi tima benya $1 million. Any alumi ska wumpa o.
Yeah, wo Ghana ha ne meba.
It's you.
You say Ghana Hanieti. What soap no chocho soap ni ade. What your stories no? What you are brand about what your stories in the baby? You mean my brand about ko bia honestly the story bi o de buy or say na mama bi tom beans no ni gari and o kofa gari be si nchen. And on so dey ye nya $1 million. Oh, see, yo, doctor, Angel FM, Papa, Dr. Kwekuote, so chiri mu tem or this seminar ko echi ni ade no wante. Or this seminar ko
I understand what you are saying. So, say which shame here, obi eton beans na gari nka ho na gari ko no nya $1 million.
Gari ko si nchen.
I dare you say mobile auto beans now offer carry ko so benya $1 million say obenya even 1,000 cedis scrap be catch them.
Oh, enemy say there are so many funny stories.
You see Brony use a certain phrase says some of these stories they are not feasible. For example, who be some say how did I make my first 100,000 cedis? Let me catch also my first 100,000 cedis ABR I invested it in Bitcoin and I say me nyefi Bitcoin. But Osha, Bitcoin, the time of Bitcoin hit here was from the 2010 era, urban. So if I'm telling you, so I made my first year around 2006, 2008 using Bitcoin, I'm lying. And even he's saying he's selling scraps in the UK and making the first million and you not drop it out of college. Then you need to tell us that this was the scrap I was selling. I was selling so and so scrap car parts and I'm to and I said maybe I'm the car tires ever and I said me don't use cars. Your story needs to be a certain because this is the guy who wants to be the president of Ghana. We didn't tell him say you. The last time I personally went to his conference and shared or Kasabe 2 hours. And I remember I said we coming back from the conference and beside me and he said the story doesn't sound clear to me because there was a looper time of UK not ton scraps and we want to know what exactly he did. But one after the hostile said on my success quotes. So the question is the question is if you want to be the president of Ghana, it has to be transparent because remember a year or more year Sanko no year pool a year BBB analytics. Recent pool no you bisa Ghana for what
GH1 yeah.
GH1 kra this omunya sa correct post and your post na Cheddar we ni no. They were asking Ghanaians say what is the number one issue in the country? Now after the economy, the second issue is corruption. Corruption. Ghanaians are very concerned about corruption. Say obi TH ye den echi ye nim so odidi MPP fu echi. All of a sudden we be DC we see down 1 2 3 pum pum pum. What I say all of a sudden the Land Cruiser. So we want to know. Listen, we want to know. Ghanaians want to know. Say okay, the main issues on our mind is the economy and corruption. So first of all, you have to be clean to us. Say okay, this is how I made my money. This is the path I went. But he is clearly failing on trying to let Ghanaians understand this. Yesterday and 2 days ago, he trying to explain the basic debts and the basic equity. That's why you're confused. No, this is a man who wants to change the economy of Ghana. How do you do that? Because Ghana, we are in debt. Two, this is the same manner we are expecting him to fight corruption. So if you can't disclose how you made your first million in verbatim, in words, in writing, in history, how can Ghanaians trust you? Because there's word on the street say Ebimukrasa on drugs. Ebimukrasa on drugs. So the question is, how are you coming clean to Ghana? So coming up with these stories, I dare you say Tongari. When I started realizing, said these stories be brave, it doesn't make sense. No? First, success books be brave. How to become rich? How Mijari depend I started making it in life. What am I saying? So these stories they don't add up.
But looking at how things are going, we need to say what's here the story of Cook. We name the story of Cook.
Gomimu.